Welcome back to the Monday Hot Stove. Ron Darling in for Harold today and tomorrow. And we have some sound that just came in, Ronnie, from Angels camp. This was moments ago in Tempe before the Angels took the field. Rhett Bollinger, who does a great job covering the Angels, asked Mike Trout, who had a media availability, about a meeting that he had about half an hour ago with GM Perry Manassian and manager Ron Washington.
Yeah, it went great. Kind of just threw everything on the table, as in what's best for me. Body-wise, keep me on the field. Came to the conclusion that I'm going to go to right field. Like it. Try it out. See where it goes.
Will you mix in center at all? Is this going to be straight?
Yeah, no, it's not. I mean, I'm going to play right, but they say there could be some times where I do play center too. So.
Was that a tough thing? I mean, obviously you've kind of always been a center fielder. Is it tough to kind of?
I knew it was coming, but just got used to it. But I just want to be on the field. So
Joe Madden broached this a couple years ago, and at that time you were I'm a center fielder. So what has changed in your mind?
No, I mean, just look at my last couple of years, just trying to preserve the legs and just go out there and run some balls down and right, and that's what we came to, and I'm with it.
Was your offseason any different to kind of prepare for that at all, or anything like that?
No.
How different do you think that will be physically, playing right as opposed to center?
I don't know. I mean, I talked to a few guys. I'm gonna talk to Torrey when he gets here, because he did it. It's just there's a lot of guys that that play right field that I'm gonna talk to, see the difference. Just go out there and get comfortable in spring and see where it goes.
Do you think you'll also mix in DH and more off days, or was that part of what was discussed?
Yeah, I'm sure I'll DH for sure. We had a good discussion of I just got to be honest with him how I feel, go in there, and obviously he's going to give me days off, but I want to be out there as long as I can.
What was your winter like in terms of anything different that you did to try to get yourself back?
Obviously early in the winter I had PT with the knee to get that back 100%. Was the time off where I couldn't really strengthen it, and I finally got it back to both legs being kind of equal. It was first couple months after that was full 100% good to go.
Mike, did seeing Torrey Hunter make the transition like that later in his career influence you?
For sure. That's the first thing I thought. I think at the end of the year last year it was more we were talking about left field, and then when we got up here and when I got into spring, we kind of had a conversation. It was like, hey, look, we think right field's good for you. It's and then first thing came to my mind was Torrey.
How different is it just to play right field with the cutting and kind of the long throws?
It's going to be fun. I enjoy it. Like I told them, I said, I'm going to go out there and just try to be as comfortable as I can. If I need to get early work, just to work on some things, get more comfortable, do that. When I first came up, I never played left field. I was always center fielder, and they put me in left. So just a little thing I got used to.
What did you think of the team's offseason? I know last year around this time you wanted them to do a little bit more. What did you think of what you guys did now?
Had some, I've obviously first day here seen some guys. Great additions. Like I said, my focus was just getting me back. I think that's the biggest thing. The last few years have been tough on me.
Now that obviously you're back in the mix here, what is it like being back here at spring training for them?
Oh, it feels good. It feels good to be with the guys. See the coaches. See the players. Build that chemistry. A lot of new faces, but it starts day one.
How do you feel, Mike, physically now compared to last year or 2 years ago?
Feel great. I feel a little lighter. Feel good. Feel faster. I think that was one of my goals coming in the spring. Just feeling more like myself. A little faster and just staying on top of my things.
Are you lighter?
A little bit, not too much.
So that sound came in just about a half an hour ago, Mike speaking to the media in Tempe, and when he talked about how the last few seasons have been rough on him, this is what he's referring to: a series of injuries, hand, wrist, most recently a knee, had a calf injury which curtailed his 2023 season. Just had a really tough time staying on the field as he's north of the age of 30 now. The Angels are a lot better, of course, with the three-time All-Star in the lineup, the three-time MVP, that is.
Yeah.
And as you heard, the big news here is that it's going to be a full-time move to right field.
You know, what I found interesting is the reference to Torrey Hunter a few times, that when Torrey comes to spring training, he made that transition as well. Torrey, probably one of the greatest center fielders to ever play this game defensively. And, you know, he'll help with that. Losing a little bit of weight, I think, is a key too. He's such a muscle bound. He's like the human muscle when he's out there anyway, and that'll take some of the kind of restrictions off his knee. You know, the torn meniscus last year. But this is a transitional phase for Trout and the Angels as they try to find some kind of magic. You know, between Mike and Rendon, and you know, the time missed by their best players has put them back.
Now, this is a crowded story here, too, because with Trout in right, that means that Joe Adell's going to either have to play center field, maybe left field. He and Taylor Ward are both right-handed batters.
Yeah.
Mickey Moniak helps as a lefty hitter. Jorge Soler's going to DH, but Trout's the key.
What's the key to keeping guys healthy?
Well, there's a lot of ways to go about it, Harold.
They take your blood, spin it,
Yep, they can
shoot
take
it back
the blood,
into the injury.
Shoot it back into the injury. We've heard you talk about that before, but you know, look, if Trout can play 75% of the games, we can get into some numbers here. The Angels are a lot better team coming off a 99-loss campaign.
When you told me that in break that they lost 99 games, I didn't realize that. That's the worst in team history, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just a shame.
Just all kind of fell apart.